What's going on, YouTube? Father's Day is right around the corner and I am not prepared. I made up a foam casting to do and I need to get that right out to the garage and get lit. So let me go to the shop and let's talk about what I have for today. Here they are, guys, the Superdad logos. Now, I made these a little bit over a month ago using my FoxAlien CNC router. The type of foam I carved it out in is polystyrene foam. I use that for all my foam castings. Now, because I made these a little over a month ago, I really didn't know what I was doing when applying the plaster to the foam. So the plaster is quite thick on these foam pieces. I really don't know how they're going to come out. I tried really hard to get out all the bubbles that I could before I actually knew what I was doing and how to get the bubbles out. So to prepare for today's cast, first I have to level off the bottom of the container to rest the foam pieces on, just so the sprue can stick up a little bit above the container. And once that's in place, I'm going to start pouring in some fine sand that I have right around the pieces to try to capture all the detail I can. And now that all the sand is around the detailed parts, I'm just going to pour a lump sum of sand right up to the top of the container. So before we light this furnace, let's start off by putting a piece of cardboard underneath the crucible so the crucible doesn't stick when I remove it. I'm going to start off by melting aluminum ingots in the bottom of the crucible, so then later when I add more aluminum to the crucible, it melts very easily and quicker. Now, it's been about 15 minutes, and I'm going to check to see if the aluminum is melted. And it looks to me like it is melted. So you might be wondering what I'm doing with that chunk of aluminum on top of the furnace. Well, it's always smart to preheat any aluminum before adding it to molten aluminum that's already in the crucible. After about 10 minutes, I'm going to go see if the aluminum is now ready to be poured. And it actually looks like it is. So the first thing I have to do, because I didn't do it before, is add 2 pouring basins on top of my foam patterns that are going to be poured into. Now that I let the aluminum sit for about 20 minutes, I'm just going to pull them out of the sand and see how they came out. they really look like they came out well. However, it looks like I have a little bit missing on both of them where the sprue connects to the logo. All right, guys, here they are. Just used a wire wheel to clean up the plaster residue that was left on them. I really don't know what happened. Both of them, you could see here where the sprue was attached. Even this one, I had that vent sprue here and the sprue right here. I really don't know what could have caused this. Like I said before, I did the plaster on these like over a month ago, and I know I put a lot of plaster on them. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. I'm also thinking maybe when I filled it with sand, I might have broken the sprue off of it slightly, which allowed some sand to get inside there. But again, I really don't know. I think I'm leaning more towards the sprue broke and it allowed sand to get inside of there. I don't know. But either way, these look great. You know, they have very minimal bubbles. You can see here, very few. And I'm really happy about that because I did this early on before I really knew how to get rid of the bubbles. And I spent a lot of time blowing on these and trying to get rid of the bubbles before I knew how. So here they are, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments here, please. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, guys. And all you dads out there, happy Father's Day. See you in the next video.